Bahmatla Kamla Ramil. Okay, we will start, sir. Very good morning to all. Is it audible, my voice?
Good morning, sir.
Some of them are still joining us.
Sir, Nagaraju sir, JD sir has joined, sir.
No, sir. They are in a confidential work now. They are busy, so they couldn't able to join. We will start, sir.
Okay, sir. You may proceed, sir. You may introduce later.
Yeah, sir. Where it is? Stop sharing. Very good morning to all.
Good
Very
morning,
good
sir.
morning. Good morning.
Good
Good
morning,
morning
sir.
to all.
Good morning, sir.
Today we are going to learn very informative and very need of information from our reputed institution, ECAP, EPTRI, Environmental Protection Training Research Institute, with the support, helping hand from the Dr. M. Sunila ma'am, and with the encouragement from the Shailaja Ramayar DG madam, with all the support of EPTRI team, Sharif, and all the team, Prashanti ma'am, Sharif and Veeranjanelu, all the EPTRI team. With the help of them, today to all the degree college faculty, going to learn some green initiatives, how to do what we do, what way we can do our level best, what are the minimal things we have to do for the highest bright and high yielding purposes with the small things. In that way, EPTRA team will help you in all ways to all our government degree colleges to bridge in between our degree colleges and EPTRI. I am trying my level best to educate and motivate, create enthusiasm in all our degree colleges faculty. With this, I am sorry, and especially Principal Madam, Professor T. Sri Lakshmi Madam, and Vice Principal, and all our faculty members of Government City College, and also especially actually joint directors, sir. Both the joint directors are how to join already, but due to some confidential work today morning started the confidential work in the CCE. Due to that, they couldn't join. They said sorry. No, we need not to get the sorry from them, from the higher official. Though they may join at the end at the lunch time for them. We feel proud of them as we all having this much of the cooperation with all our CCE, Commission of Quality Education, and also from our EPTRI and all the college faculty member, my colleague faculty member. Thank you all. Please be cooperate with us till the end of the workshop. It's very useful, important to you. You please be in the workshop till the end so that we will get the feedback link. Then only you will get the e-certificate also. That certificate also very useful to you from our reputed institution. With this, I am welcoming EPTRA team, Dr. M. Sunila ma'am. Please, ma'am, please start here. Ma'am, please, ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Nagaraju. Hope
Yeah.
my voice is audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you. Good morning to all the distinguished dignitaries, respected faculty members, and dear students. On behalf of Environment Protection Training and Research Institute and EICP Center, I extend a warm welcome to you all for this online workshop on institutional green initiatives, jointly organized by EPTRA EIACP and Department of Botany, Government City College, Hyderabad. At the outset, I express my sincere gratitude to Srimati Shailaja Ramayar, IAS, Principal Secretary to EFSNT and Director General EPTRI for her constant encouragement in promoting the environmental sustainability. I also place on record our sincere appreciation to Srimati Namita Prasad, Joint Director, MOFCC, for her continued guidance and support to the EICP program centers across the country. Dear students, you are the future custodians of our environment. Today we all are facing pressing environmental challenges such as climate change, plastic pollution, water scarcity, biodiversity loss, and increasing of waste generation. And even the recent shortfall in the monsoon rainfall reminds us that every drop of water matters. The Government of India's Catch the Rain Where It Falls When It Falls campaign and the Mission Life, that is Lifestyle for Environment, encourages each of us to adopt the simple yet impactful practices such as conserving the water, reducing the plastic waste, saving energy, planting trees, and managing the waste responsibly. Educational institutions have a unique opportunity to lead by example. The green initiatives such as rainwater harvesting, waste education, plastic-free campuses, even the biodiversity conservation in terms of establishing a herbal garden or having vertical gardens, the energy efficiencies can transform the campuses into living laboratories for sustainability while inspiring many of the students for the responsible environmental behavior. Today's workshop includes expert sessions on mission life, that is lifestyle for environment, institutional green audit, and carbon sequestration. It's an insight for you all to how to practice a sustainable lifestyle choices and how we can reduce our environmental footprint and how these green audits will help the institutions to assess and improve their environmental performance and how the trees, the forests, the green space absorb and store the carbon dioxide, playing a vital role in mitigating the climate change. These are some, we'll be sharing some practical action points, the solutions that where each one of us can support in our campuses as well as in our communities. I encourage all of you to actively participate in today's session, interact with the experts, ask questions, and also take ideas that you can implement in your college and daily life. Like EPTRI is always supports the educational institutions in terms of MOU, in terms of providing internship to the students, and also supporting some innovative ideas which will actually help in promoting the environmental awareness campaigns. We also support in conducting the awareness programs, workshops, conferences, publishing some research papers also, as we also bring out the quarterly newspapers. So we are always open to all the educational institutions for providing the necessary inputs which are required for promoting the environmental consciousness among students and also for becoming the pro-planet people. And I just want to put on record that EPTRA appreciates the Department of Botany, Government City College for partnering with EPTRA EICP, especially Dr. Nagaraju, who is very proactive and very focused in conducting such workshops or awareness programs, and also to all the distinguished resource persons and to all the participants for their enthusiastic presence. With these words, I once again welcome you all and wish the workshop a grand success. I hope today's program inspires each one of you to become an ambassadors of a green, sustainable future. Thank you all, and I wish you all a fruitful and enriching learning experience. With this workshop, I would also expect more of the educational institutions to have a collaboration with EPTRI. Looking forward for such collaborations, and thanking you all for joining this workshop. And I forward this to Dr. Nagaraju. Over to you. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am, for your initial inaugural appreciation. All the government degree colleges will do their level best, doing their level best, and they all getting best rank in all the government degree colleges under the control of Commission of College Education. Now we can start for the technical session, ma'am. Ma'am, we will start for the technical session, ma'am. Dr. Sharif, sir, Sharif ji.
Sir, will be presenting it, sir.
No, I can stop. I can stop. If the presentation stop, technical session start, I will stop. No problem at all.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, these are the some glimpses of the our government city college initiatives from the last 2 years. Only few photos I kept. This may be motivate, inspire some of the faculty at least. We all done lot of green initiative, environmental and eco-friendly activities in collaboration with so many NGOs and government institutions. These all are very inspired, motivated students with these all the activities. They are very much interested. So many our students also observed in the NGOs by observing their activity. They picked up them to the NGOs. They are doing lot work even in the central government, My Bharat, and so many central governmental institutions also. Our volunteers and students are doing because they are initiated, inculcated, motivated here in the degree college. There they are doing level best in their institution, their NGOs. These are the some glimpses. Only few photos I kept. This I will show. I will show at the end. But Sharif ji, you can start. This I will stop here. You can start the technical session. This I will share at the ending. No problem at all. We will start. We will go for the technical session. Okay.
Okay, sir. So our first session will be on mission type, sir. Ms. Prashanti is senior project faculty in EPTRA will present on mission life. So I'll be sharing the presentation.
Okay. Can I stop, sir?
Yes, sir. Please, we can proceed with the presentation.
Yeah, I'm stop. I stopped, sir.
Okay.
Now you can. I stop my sharing. You can start, sir. Sharif sir, you can start the first section with the mission life, na? Prashanti madam.
Hope the screen is visible to everybody.
Yes, yes,
We can proceed with the presentation.
yes. It is visible, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Nagaraj Garu. Good
Welcome,
morning to
welcome,
all
ma'am.
the dignitaries, principal ma'am, faculty members, and the participants. It's my pleasure to be a part of today's workshop. Myself, I am Prashanti, Information Officer from EPTRA EICP. As today's my session on Mission Life. Mission Life, which stands for Lifestyle for Environment, is a global movement introduced by Honorable Prime Minister of India to encourage every individual by adopting environment friendly habits in our daily life. In today's section, we will understand the objectives of Mission Life and 7 themes of Mission Life. We will be learning about environment friendly practices that can be adopted in our homes, campuses, and workplaces to inspire students and educational institutes to adopt sustainable lifestyles. Going into today's presentation, we'll start with our presentation. It's a mission life, lifestyle for environment. As you see, it's a India's lead global movement inspires people to take action to protect and preserve the environment. We go to the next slide. As mission life As Mission Life was introduced by Honorable Minister at COP26 in Mexico on November 2021 as a mass movement for mindful and deliberate utilization instead of mindless and destructive consumption to protect and preserve the environment. So, by changing individual and community behavior alone can have a significant impact on the environmental and climate crisis. The main mission of lifestyle for environment is to change individual. There should be a change in individually and community behavior to protect and preserve the environment. And the main themes of Mission Life, as you see, there are 7 themes of Mission Life. As Mission Life stands lifestyle for environment is an initiative to protect sustainable living by changing in individual lifestyles, where we have to change our lifestyles. Individually, we have to change our lifestyles so that we can protect and preserve the environment. As Mission Life has 7 themes, coming to the 7 things, we have save energy, save water, say no to single-use plastic, adopt sustainable food systems, adopt healthy lifestyles, reduce e-waste, and reduce waste. These main 7 things are part of our daily life, where we will be using all these 7 things in our daily life from starting our morning session to by end of the day. So, as coming to the 7 themes of our session, the first thing is save energy, where we can use where in our daily life will be using energy as a part of our activity, where we can save energy by adopting simple environment friendly habits like you use LED bulbs, tube lights, switching off vehicle engines at red lights, take staircase instead of an lift wherever possible, use carpooling with friends and colleagues, using bicycles for local and short distances, install a solar water heater. So all these are simple practices. All these are simple practices where we are using in our daily lifestyle, where we can use in our daily lifestyle by saving energy.
Okay.
And switching off appliances from plug points when not in use. So these are simple practices where we can use in our daily life. With the first thing, save energy. Next comes to save water. The main thing, the water. We'll start our day with the water. Without water, we cannot live. So we'll be using water for different purposes in our daily life. As all you know, water is very precious, and as there is a scarcity of water in our city, Hyderabad, and you can observe this year we have received very less rainfall compared to last year. So by adopting simple practices, that is eco-friendly habits, we can save water. Create main thing is create rainwater harvesting structures in home, schools, and offices, and reuse of water from washed vegetables to water plants and other purpose. And we can use the water which is coming out of our ACs and use buckets instead of hose pipes to water plants and floor and vehicles, and fix leakages in taps, water pipes, and flushes. And in we can fix water meters for your houses to measure how much consumption, how much water we are using daily. And as you can see, is each day around 40 million liters of untreated wastewater flows into the rivers. And an average global person wastes 2 liters of water in a day in brushing, bathing, cleaning of utensils, laundry, etc. So we are wasting so much of water in our daily life for different practices. So by adopting simple things, by saving water, we can stop wastage of water. And here you can see there is a 10% of homes have leaks that waste 90 gallons or more per day. So 10% of homes can waste leakages. By leakages, 90 gallons of water is wasted daily. So by fixing our leakages in homes, we can save water, and we can stop wastage of water in our homes also. And minor water leaks account for more than 1 trillion of water wasted each year. So as next comes to next slide, there is a campaign called Catch the Rain. Catch the Rain, there is a campaign called Catch the Rain. The Catch the Rain campaign was launched by Honorable Prime Minister, and it was initiated by Jalashakti Abhiyan. And the theme of this year is Catch the Rain where it falls when it falls.
Hello?
Of every drop of rainwater, promote rainwater harvesting in homes, schools, colleges, and institutions, and by recharging our groundwater and improve water scarcity. So there is a need for us to create rainwater harvesting in schools, colleges, and offices, workplace, where we can increase our groundwater uh, and encourage community participation in conservation of water conservation. So
Madam,
as
sorry for the interruption. Screen is not visible, ma'am. Presentation. Presentation, ma'am.
1 minute, sir, we are sharing from our end.
Okay, then. Thank you. Ma'am, visible, ma'am. We can start now.
The objective of this campaign is to encourage every citizen, institution, and community to conserve rainwater through rainwater harvesting before the onset of the monsoon. So in every monsoon, so let us come together for collecting of this rainwater where it falls, when it falls. So the Jalashakti Abhiyan, which was started by Honorable Prime Minister, so it's everyone, every citizen of India to collect the rainwater. So in every colleges and workplaces, we should adopt rainwater harvesting systems and restore bore wells and traditional water bodies and make usable and enhance water retention capacity by removing silt from ponds and lakes. So, as educational institutions play a vital role by installing rainwater harvesting systems, maintaining recharge pits, and reducing water wastage and creating awareness among students. So, every institutions has to create a rainwater harvesting pit to restore the rainwater by collecting all the rain, every drop of rainwater. So this year's theme is, you can see under the Ministry Jal Shakti Abhiyan, people's action for water conservation towards intensified community connect. So it's our main duty to collect the rainwater where it falls, when it falls, to recharge our water bodies, recharge groundwater. So it's our, as water is very precious. And when we go to the next slide, say no to single-use plastic. Uh, Single-use plastic as SUP is where we can see different kinds of single-use plastic we are using in our daily life. As there is a ban on single-use plastic from 1st July of 2022. And single-use plastic, when it comes to the solid waste management, single-use plastic comes to the 30% of waste, solid waste. In solid waste, single-use plastic covers 30% of waste. So, Government of India has banned the single-use plastic from 2022. As an alternative, there are so many alternatives for single-use plastic. You can see few single-use plastics here, like thermocol balls, what we use for decoration purpose, ice cream sticks and candy sticks, and plastic flags, balloon sticks, earbuds, what we're using. For everything, now we have alternatives for single-use plastic. So there is simple action points where we can reduce the single-use plastic in our daily life. Use a cloth bag instead of plastic bags. Carry your own bottle wherever possible. Use glass containers for storing purposes. And use steel bottles as lunch box for lunch boxes and water and for water bottles also we can go for steel. And there is an estimation that the world produces over 430 million metric tons of plastic each year, where 36 to 50% is used for single-use plastic items. So you can see there is a much 50%, 36 to 50% is of a single-use plastic. So where the single-use plastic comes to the 50% of the plastic items what we are producing each year. So plastic, as you know, plastic takes years to degrade and decompose. So it's better thing to shift to single-use plastic as alternative. We can go for single-use plastic alternative, and it is very eco-friendly also. Now, what things are right now available are very eco-friendly items where we have. And next comes to the next slide. Adopt sustainable food systems where we can use include millets in our daily life and compost food waste at home. Create kitchen waste, and we can create terrace gardens at schools, colleges and offices also, where colleges will be having so much of area, they can create terrace gardens, and prepare organic manure, and preferably go for local and seasonal foods, and use smaller plates for daily meals to save food waste. And this is a good actions where we can do in our daily life. And in India, 84% of available water is used for irrigation also, and most of the water is going for irrigation. And an average global person wastes 500 grams of food in a day. The Indian average is 137 grams. So by adopting simple practices in our daily life, we can reduce the food wastage and we can adopt, we can go for alternatives also as a sustainable practices. When going to the next thing, next slide, here comes the reduce waste. Where reducing waste is a major component in our environment, and we have few action points which can be practices at our homes, schools, and colleges wherever we are. Practice segregation of dry waste and wet waste at homes. It's a main thing, and even at colleges also, we can adopt these practices and repair, reuse, and reuse old furnitures also. It's a very best thing. Wherever possible, go for repair, reuse, and recycle old furnitures. And buy paper products made from recycled paper. And donate old clothes and books. And next thing is don't discard waste in water bodies and public places. And we can see here few points where India ranks among 10 global municipal solid waste generators, and the waste what we are generating is only few of the waste is going to the recycle. Most of the waste is not going to the recycling purposes. So by practicing for few action points what are mentioned here, we can contribute something for the protection of environment and be a part of environmental practices. We can be a part of environmental practice. And next, going to the next slide, adopt healthy life actions. Here we can see a few actions. Encourage use of millets in food and in food. And we can go for herbal medicines and practice growing of herbal gardens at your colleges also. And prefer consuming natural and organic products. Practice natural and organic farming, where organic farming contributes much towards the protection of environment. We can go for organic farming and plant trees to reduce the impact of pollution, and avoid purchasing of products which are made from skin and the fur of wild animals. Initiate and join green clubs in your residential areas, schools and colleges and workplaces also, where we can contribute something to environment. Next comes the slide, next theme on reduce e-waste. And as you know, we are in high-tech technology where we are using so much of electronic goods, and the e-waste is also coming out in the major portion. And e-waste is emerging as a serious public health environmental issue in India. And 2 million tons of e-waste are generated annually, and an undisclosed amount of e-waste is imported from other countries also. Where we can, on a few points, where we can go for repair and use of electronic devices or discarding the devices. If necessary is there for discarding, please discard into the nearest recycling units where you are contributing, as the recycler will process the products, the electronic goods in a proper way. So use rechargeable lithium cells. And you can see here a few facts where how much of waste, e-waste is generated, where you can see Hyderabad is generating 833 tons of waste is generated, e-waste is generated in India. These are the 7 themes of Mission Life, where we can contribute something for the protection of environment, and it's our duty to protect the environment. And all these 7 things what we have discussed is comes under our daily life. So that's why Mission Life, lifestyle for environment, is the meaning of Mission Life. And next, coming to the next slide, where you can see impacts of Mission Life. You can see few points here. Switching off the cars, scooter engines at traffic lights and railway crossing can save up to 22.5 billion kilowatt of energy. And turning off running taps when not in use, active use, can save up to 9 trillions of water. Using a cloth bag instead of a plastic cover while shopping can save up to 375 billion tons of solid waste from entering the landfills. And discarding non-functioning gadgets in the nearest recycling unit can reduce up to 0.75 billion tons of e-waste. And composting food at home can save up to 50 billion tons of food from going to the landfills. And these are major impacts of life action, what we can do in our daily life for contributing for protection of environment. So by changing individual and community behavior alone can have a significant impact on environmental and climate crisis. Those who practice such a lifestyles are recognized as a pro-planet people. The persons who practice all these seven themes in a daily life called as recognized as a pro-planet people. So coming to the next session, next slide. We want to give a small introduction about EPTRI. And EPTRI stands for Environment Protection Training and Research Institute, which was established in 1992 under tripartite cooperation between Government of India, State Government, and Swedish International Development Agency. And EPTRI is autonomous institution registered as a society, comes under Department of Environment, Science and Technology, State Government, Telangana, and it is a self-sustaining organization. EPTRI is managed by Board of Governors, headed by Chief Secretary, Government of Telangana, and the Chief Executive is designated as Director General and holds the rank of Principal Secretary to Government of Telangana. And the Principal Secretary, our Director General is Principal Secretary of E&S Department, Government of Telangana. The main objectives of EPTRI provides training, consultancy, applied research service, and extends our advocacy in the area of environment protection. EPTRI provides technical expertise and assists government in policy decision on environmental issues. And we provide support for the government and in identifying environmental social impacts of projects and designing appropriate mitigation, management and monitoring measures. We do different kinds of EIA projects and SIA projects. And not only that, we provide green skill for increasing employment in the awakening of mitigation. And we provide different training programs as Green Skill Development Training Program is one of the training program which is sponsored by Government of India for students who have completed the minimum qualification of degree 10th. Depending upon the course, we have different courses at EPTRI. Since 2018, EPTRI provides this kind of protection training programs, and we have adaptation to climate change and transition to green technologies also. And not only this green skill development program, EPTR also conducts different kinds of capacity building programs and trainings for officials and government officials also, and scientists, academicians and scholars and environmental engineers. Upon their requirement also, EPTRI provides training programs for them. And not only that, we have a program called Educational Tools for Schools and College Students, where students from different schools and colleges comes to EPTRI as a part of the educational tour. And EPTRI also provides internship program for students, for college students. They can do the internship program at EPTRI. As you can see, centers at EPTRI, we have different centers at EPTRI. Environment Protection Center, ECP, which includes Environmental Engineering and Management, EM, including EQM, that is Environment Quality Mapping. And we have Climate Change Center. We have Environment Information Awareness, Capacity Building and Livelihood Program, EICP. And we have Environment and Sustainability Development. And we have, when it comes under Environment Research and Development Center, we have well-established labs, analytical laboratory, we have microbiology laboratory, plant tissue culture, PTCL lab we have, and we have a library and knowledge center also. And we have training in capacity building center, where we provide training programs, as I said early, as a part of green skill development programs, training center for officials, government officials, students, academicians, and we do provide training from programs for foreign participants also, which comes under ITEC program sponsored by Ministry of External Affairs, Government of India. And we have EPTRI Incubation and Innovation Center also at EPTRI, where the students can join this incubation center and they can uh, develop their ideas, and we give motivation and working motivation for the students, and we guide the students under incubation center. We have EPTR trust areas, as EPTR is expertise in carrying EIA and SIA studies, where EIA stands for Environmental Impact Assessment and SIA stands for Social Impact Assessment Studies. And we do environment baseline data studies also, and we do post-project environment monitoring. EPTRI is expertise in dealing with segregation of waste and its management, and EPTRI is expertise in climate change adaptation and mitigation. And EPTRI is the nodal agency for climate change for Government of Telangana. And we do mass propagation of RET species through micro propagation techniques, where our plant tissue culture lab do this mass propagation techniques. And we do conduct biodiversity studies for different biodiversity studies for different projects. We have done different projects under biodiversity studies, where we have completed urban block studies of Telangana, and we are involved in campus studies, and we have state-of-art laboratory, chemical and biological, for testing quality of air, noise, water and wastewater and soil also, and we do e-waste intervention studies also, and we do third-party evaluation of ETPs and STPs, and we have green energy, net zero emissions and innovations also, and we do conduct professional and need-based training programs for officials and as well as students also. Coming to our next slide, as I said earlier, we have educational outreach program, that is educational tool to EPTRI for schools and college students, where schools and college students come to EPTRI and they have a brief idea where they can visit our labs, and they can go to around other centers at EPTRI, where they can get a brief idea about what is environment, what kinds of work we are doing at EPTRI. We have a short one slide showing how know your waste, how long does it take to decompose. Here you can see few things displayed on the screen, the things what we are using in our daily life. You can see SUP, how much time it takes to decompose. 450 years it takes to decompose. That is the main thing that Government of India has banned the SUPs. Next comes the cans, cool drink cans. It takes to 200 to 500 years to decompose. The next, newspapers. It's a 1 month, so it's a biodegradable. Next comes to the PET, where it never decomposes and it is a major portion of solid waste also. Next comes the glassware. It takes 1,000 years. And polythene bags, what we are using in our daily life, starting of our day, it takes 10 to 100 years to decompose, and it also major portion of waste management, and so that's why we have banned the polythene bags. We are shifted to alternative, use cloth bags. Next comes product packing, the tetra packs what we are using for juice, it takes 5 years. And next comes the organic waste, it takes 2 months to decompose the organic waste, and we can call as an alternative, we can go for kitchen compost. We can compost our waste what we are generating for our kitchen gardens. Next comes the cigarette butts. It takes 12 years to decompose. Next comes the organic waste bananas. You can see it takes 3 weeks to decompose. In the cardboard boxes what we are using, as we will be getting different kinds of cardboard boxes through online shopping, it takes two months. And the diapers what we are using for children, it takes 5 weeks to decompose. So now we will have an idea, now we will be having an idea why Mission Life has come. So see, this much the time what we are using in a daily life, the items what we are using takes this much long to decompose. So as Mission Life, it gives the main themes, the use, the ways to adopt friendly lifestyles. So we from here after we have to adopt the mission life. Here we have our Instagram, EPTRAACP Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. We request everyone to join our EPTRAACP Hub, Instagram and Twitter and follow us for latest information and training programs. And we do conduct different competitions for schools and college students. And we have different kinds of programs also at EPTRA, training programs also you can join. But all these programs you have to fill online. So we request everyone to join our Twitter and Instagram so that you can you can get latest information about the competitions. Even students can participate in the competition. Training programs, who wants to join, undergo the training programs. All the training programs, most of the training programs like green skill development and capacity programs are free of cost, and Government of India is Government of India is sponsoring all the training programs. You'll be getting the certificate from Government of India. And here, by in today's section, you have got so much of idea about mission life. So this mission life, by adopting simple practices in our daily life, by changing our lifestyles, you can contribute, you can protect the environment. So when millions of people adopt them every day, they can create significant impact on our environment. That is exactly what mission life is all about. So let us begin our journey towards becoming pro-planet people through Mission Life. With this, I'm ending my session on Mission Life. Thank you, everyone. Coming to our second session.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much, Prashanti, ma'am. Thank you for your enlightening enlightening about the 7 life skills which we need to implement in our daily life. Thank you for your nice presentation, ma'am. We feel